Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I am Sylphin. Guys, it's been a long time since I've made a video, and I just basically want to make this video explaining what's going on, what I've been doing in the meantime, and also kind of how I've been keeping myself sane. So ladies and gentlemen, obviously, as you can see here, I've been, playing myself some Anthem. I've kind of thought about doing my own review of Anthem and kind of like what I think of it. To be honest with you, I'm having a blast, literally and metaphorically. Do I think that there's a ton of issues with it? Yeah. Do I think it's, enough? Or that, BioWare or EA or whatever is going on there should have done a better job? 100%. Absolutely. At the end of the day, the experience, still fun. Still fun, man. And, how... depends on how much vigilante you want to be about it. I don't know. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be playing this in the background. So I'm playing my Ranger. Lovely yellow, gold, white theme going on. Kind of try to style it after Sylphinite yellow. Whole yellow theme here on the channel. And I think I absolutely love the Colossus. Like, you just run over things. I love running through hordes of enemies with my shield and having an absolute blast. I honestly do. It's phenomenal. But there's a lack of Rangers, I think. There's almost a lack of Rangers in Anthem, and I actually think I may prefer the Ranger a bit more. Yeah. So you guys will see some Ranger gameplay today. What have I been doing as we go through these loading screens that I do believe should not exist? Honestly, just like Destiny with those nice, beautiful transition scenes and stuff like that. I have lots of ideas, but I'll save that maybe for another video. What have I been up to? Past couple weeks, month really. I've been sick, and I don't get sick too often, but like really sick, like massive sinus. Not an infection, but definitely something more than just a cold. 100,000%. So, I mean, I've barely been able to just keep myself healthy and sane and stuff. Never mind, doing any work or housework and all the life kind of stuff that comes with that. So that's kind of got me down. My son, my Sylphin Jr. Cameron, which is his name instead of James, he's sick now. So I have to now. I just gotta deal with that, and give my wife some support at home, and so just very busy at home, just trying to survive, really. With kids that are young and sick, and sometimes that's just hard, and I gotta be there for my family, and so that's kind of been what's going on there. Of course, meta buff is an absolute ton of work, and massive strides are being taken on that front. And it's kind of hard sometimes to, give that the time that it needs, especially when I've done so much work in the past, and it's it's hard sometimes. It's hard sometimes to keep going, and not have the game at your fingertips. It's really hard. So trying to balance that too. with everything, it's been hard. Barely have time for my family, for myself, you know, for Metabuff, for a whole bunch of things, and then, you know, throw on top of that the channel and all this stuff, you know, and it just makes that really hard. So I do want to apologize for no content, you know, not even some Smite content, you know, casual Smite game or two, you know. So I do want to say sorry for that. I just literally have not had the time. Another big thing is was I had a I volunteer for my military regiment has a foundation, a charitable foundation, and that foundation you know, had some work to do, or there's some work to be done, and of course I, you know, volunteered for some projects, and that's been 2 years on my plate to do. So you can probably appreciate how big that project was if it's been 2 years in the making, and that was due lately, which is massive project of all of our monuments from around the world, you know, cataloging them, putting them into one document, making it look pretty, you know, and well, yeah. So that was due. I yeah. So when it's due, you gotta spend the time, and that is what I did. I had to do that. It was time, and you know, sometimes that takes away from other things. And once again, I'm sorry for that having to happen. God, Anthem is just so sick, man. Like, this gameplay loop, and I'm like hardly paying attention. So like, I'm definitely not playing too well. But just like the core gameplay, you know, is just fun. Flying around, shooting things is fun, you know. And as soon as it starts to become the loot that is fun, yeah, and a looter shooter, yeah, yes, technically loot does come first when you say looter shooter, but you know, English, it's not how the English language works. When it's a, oh, Great Falls Canyon overlook. Oh, that's pretty. It's ultimately a shooter, and it's just so much fun. Absolutely, just so much fun, man. Oh, hello. Boom! God, I love it. Unfortunately, I don't have too great of a weapon right now, so it kind of like, yeah, right in the head. Reload to get my bonus going. Oh, come on. Oh. It's just so much fun, man. Boom. Boom. So, like, this is my legitimate legendary. This is my legitimate Grandmaster weapon, and then that legendary there you get was a legendary you get from pre-ordering, and then they just increased its power level, finally. So, fortunately enough, ooh, did I see a? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Probably can't fly through that. Probably don't want to fly through the big chasm in space. Oop, I missed. Oh no, I didn't miss. Eliminate minion. Okay, that's just all of them. Boom. God, I love it. it's just so much fun, guys. It's just so much fun. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Today I just met with my local school division for an interview to be a substitute teacher, which looks like that's going to go through at some point. So why am I doing that? Because like everybody, there's financial obligations that you know, you got to meet, and that's why I'm doing that. So that'll be nice. Get back a little bit into, you know, into the teaching world, using all that education I took the time and money to do, and yeah. So I did that. And I also want to talk about, as everything glitches out here, I also want to talk about it's like not about Anthem, but just like the idea of Anthem, in that the game that I actually have the most time played in my whole life. Oh, masterwork. Soften blows, increases javelins, shields by a large amount, increases damage resist by 75% 5 seconds when shields run out. Yeah, I'll do that. Sure. But I want to make sure muster point, I want to keep that. But otherwise, I pretty much just salvage everything else. I want to keep that muster point because I know that's definitely an upgrade for my level something else after that. Yeah, pretty much just salvage everything else. But Anthem, I have the most time played in World of Warcraft, and Paragon was amazing. Absolutely was. Something about it really clicked with me, and you know, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. A ton. It was my dream job. It was my dream game. And I don't know why that was, you know. I honestly don't know why that was. And you know, I've been trying to think of why that's the case, and I think it was just that vision. Like, you know, it was the vision of Paragon, literally how it looked and how it played, but also obviously the community. Like I love delving into the math, and it was such a, I don't know, it was something I bought into early on. And you know, and it was special. The MOBA-ness of it, I'm not too sure if it was honestly, at the end of the day, me, because let's be frank. Of all of you guys that watched me stream, in some of my videos where I go full on. I'm yeah, I'm honest. I let my feelings flow. I wouldn't say I didn't enjoy Paragon a lot of the time. I was definitely incredibly frustrated by it. A lot of the time. To the point where what made it a MOBA, well, you know, what makes a MOBA doesn't gel with me. You know, League of Legends or Dota, or, you know, there's something about the combat, there's something about the game that actually I don't think gels too much with me, you know, and it's hard to pinpoint exactly what that is. You know, I really appreciate you know, cooperative PvP or PvE, cooperative PvE, like Anthem, right? Like World of Warcraft, it's cooperative PvE, pretty much all of it. There is PvP, and I actually really enjoyed it. But like, it's really hard. And I've, you know, at the end of the day, you know, there was something special about Paragon that made me fall in love with it. And that's going to have to come back, you know, with meta buff and, oh, I totally missed. Wow. That was something. And what I'm saying is, I really like Anthem. I honestly feel like it meshes with me a lot more than you would maybe think, and much more than maybe I would like to admit. You know, at the end of the day, given all of my experience, my gaming experience in the world, like in my life, I should have waited to do the combo. I should be a World of Warcraft YouTuber. I should be a something like that, you know. EVE Online. I was actually, you know, I actually grew to like a lot more than WoW, just because it was a bit grown up, I guess you could say. And you know, more so than Paragon, to be honest. Paragon was just at the right place at the right time with something really, really special. You know, something really, really special. And I guess my point is, something really special is going to have to come back. You know, we're going to have to do a really good job here at MetaBuff. In order to get that spark. To get that spark back for me. Because if I'm going to be honest with all of you, I hope you appreciate this. I've lost the spark. I've lost the spark. You know, for streaming, for YouTube. I don't know. I don't know if I would say that, but I've lost something. And like, it feels, you know, it feels permanent in some way. It feels, you know, like, you know, lost something that you could never get back, you know. Yeah. I love the Rangers ultimate so much. Boom. Set him up for the combo and blow him up. So yeah, you know, I don't know, guys. You know, I can't, I'm so I can't wait till core comes. You know, and it just like, I can't wait. And in the meantime, I'm kind of lost. You know, I'm kind of lost. And Anthem, while it's, I would agree with some of the low ratings people have been giving it in terms of its potential. You know, 10 being full-on potential. You know, and the score being what it is. Yeah, it's low. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm rambling, but I hope you guys, I don't know, appreciate that. Trying to be honest and share what, you know, I would rather not be the case, but it is, you know. And I also wanted to say thank you so much for all the support and, you know, all the support, well wishes, everything over, you know, these months, years, everything, because it's insane, you know. I think I honestly take things for granted. I think we all do, and sometimes, you know, when you're looking back at things, kind of come to realize that you had something special, you know, and that special was you guys. It was you guys. That's what I had that was special. And, you know, I want to say thank you, because I would not, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't, I wouldn't have had the best time of my life, you know. And I want to say thank you, you know. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think of, what do you guys think of Anthem, what my scenario, the future, what should I do, how should I feel? You know, let me know down in the comments, because I appreciate you guys being here, and just want to say thank you, let you guys know, keep you guys updated. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of a rambly video, but if you made it to the end, you're a true supporter, and I want to thank you very much. Next time, like always, stay optimistic and positive.